everybody, it's Strawberry, and in today's video, I'm going to be making a K-pop journal spread for BTS at the 2021 Golden Disc Awards. Oh man, award season is exhausting. It really is, but it also brings in so much good content. And honestly, the looks in this one, hello, Jungkook is literally blonde. Like, what the fork? I was so shocked to see that. Tae in the yellow suit, Yoongi being back in general. Yeah, this award show really did it for me, honestly. So, much like my other award show spreads, I really wanted to do a Dutch door spread because I had a ton of pictures that I wanted to include. Mostly because BTS do so many performances at award shows, like there's multiple, and then on top of that, there's them accepting the awards and stuff like that. So I always have lots of pictures that I want to include, but I also want to be able to write about the performances. So I tend to go for a Dutch door spread for these types of things because it gives me the opportunity to add all of the pictures that I want, even though I usually still don't really have space for every picture that I want to include. And then I can also include, writing and the actual journaling aspect of the whole K-pop journal concept. So yeah, that's what I was going for this time. I definitely, some things when I was planning, I definitely wanted to include the whole like super dramatic but amazing reveal of Yoongi coming back. I also wanted to include blonde Jungkook. I wanted to include Tae in the yellow suit, and also something that I really wanted to include were the tiny miniatures of their music videos that they had out during Life Goes On, which, first of all, I love miniature things. Like, I don't know if I've talked about this much on this channel, but I actually collect dolls and other miniatures. I've been obsessed with them since I was a kid. So just seeing like BTS related miniatures is like, amazing to me. And I want them. I want them all. But anyways, I thought those were so cute and just so like cool. So I definitely wanted to include those in this as well. And then once again, I've talked about with things like this, it's hard to pick a color scheme because each performance sort of has a different color scheme. So basically what I do is I wait until I've cut out or, got all of the pictures ready. And then I sort of decide on colors that, seem to really stand out from each picture. And that can kind of bring all of the pictures together, if that makes sense. So, as some of you may know, I have an Etsy shop. I sell Army Bomb decals and some t-shirt designs, as well as some new crew neck designs. I recently put up some August D crew necks, which are selling really well. I really appreciate the support. And now I have some mono crew necks up in my Etsy shop. If you are interested, I'm really excited about these. They were a request from one of my friends, and they turned out really cool. So I decided to list them in my shop. I do have ads on my videos now, but I make next to nothing on YouTube, and I also work a full-time job. So this Etsy shop really helps me, sort of fund my hobbies and be able to make these videos. So if you would like to support my shop, I would really appreciate it. And yeah, back to the journaling. So as you can see for this Dutch door spread, I glued all of the pictures down on the flat part first, and then I cut around the picture so it's kind of like an unusual shape. I've done this in some spreads recently before, and I really like this look. So yeah, and then I waited and was going to glue down all of the little miniature pictures, sort of on the other side of the flap, if that makes sense, like on the next page, but you can still see it when the flap is down, if that makes sense. You'll see what I'm talking about. So I messed up on the lettering like multiple times before I finally got it right. So I cut most of that out because I didn't think you needed to watch me be on the struggle bus for that long. But it did happen. So this was not a first time, success. So then I also wanted to list all of the awards that they got at this award show because, I mean, yeah, we're there for the performances, but it is also cool that they win lots of awards. So I wanted to list those as well. And I messed up on that the first time too. So yeah, this is round 2 of writing down all the awards. I was having a rough time of it. So I really wanted to add little comments on like the picture of Jungkook with the blonde hair because it was so like iconic, and then I wanted to add a little thing that said like Yoongi was back, and I didn't like those at first either. So I let them like sit there, kind of ruminated in it for a minute, and then I was like, yeah, no, I don't like this. So I took them off and I changed them. So yeah, I changed those little scraps of paper and I think they look way nicer that way. It just looks more cohesive with the rest of the spread. And then I just wrote all my thoughts. And I did a weird thing with my handwriting in this spread that I will not be doing again. My handwriting is always like sort of half cursive, half printing, but it's mostly printing. And here I tried to go with mostly cursive and it was not very cute. But like I was already halfway through and I just had to double down on it. So yeah, I don't really like how my handwriting looks in this, but it's okay. And then I just sort of like didn't have that much else to say. I didn't want to just ramble on about things. So I just decided to add this little lyric diddly from Dynamite just to fill in the space where I didn't really have anything else to say. So here's a look at the final spread. And I'm really happy with this one too. I feel like I'm always really nervous to do spreads of like award shows and stuff like that because there's so many pictures and so many different colors. And I'm like, oh, it's gonna look bad. But I honestly feel like all of my award show spreads this year have turned out really good in my so humble opinion. I really like them a lot. So if you also liked them and you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!